Greetings and salutations, Brownies. Welcome to another episode of Just Jazz Vlogs. Now, before we begin, if you like this video towards the end, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, tell me your thoughts, and consider becoming a Patreon of mine on patreon.com. I have about 4 or 5 different tiers, and each level you get cooler and cooler rewards. So if you want to become a patron, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you can't, just you being subscribed to the channel and watching my videos is good enough for me. Alright, so moving on to today's topic. Throughout a lot of my videos, I've preached to you guys about how you should never care about what others think. And I think that there are times when I put off a persona that I don't care what anyone thinks. I just do what I want to do when I want to do it within reason. But the truth is, I do care a great deal of what people think of me. And it's not as bad as it was, but there was a time where it really bothered me. One of the standout moments for me was when I was in college. I had my roommate tell me that a group of people that we usually hung out with thought that I was a jerk. And the reason why they thought I was a jerk is because apparently there would be times when they would say hi to me and I would just zip by and not say anything to them. And instead of just handling it like a responsible person, just go up to them and clarify, which I did. The first thing I did was I went back to my dorm and I cried for a solid 40 minutes. Like, I was hyperventilating and everything. I was so upset with knowing that people thought I was a jerk, which I'm not most of the time, that I could not handle it. I could not handle it. The thought of somebody thinking something negative towards me just broke my heart, and I blew it way out of proportion, and I should not have gone on and carried on the way that I did. The truth is, there are times where I have tunnel vision and I need to focus on a task, and I do not see you at all. I've done it to my own mom. My mom and I have been in stores, the mall, whatever, together, and I have zipped right past her while looking for her. I remember this one time we were in the mall or somewhere. I zipped past her and she said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm looking for you," not realizing that she was right there. And that's usually what happens to me part of the time, most of the time. After being super dramatic about it, I was able to go to these set of friends and say, "Hey, I heard that some of you think I'm a jerk." And we cleared the air, everything was good, we're still good friends today. But the thing that bothers me the most is how upset I got, how frantic I became because of what someone thought of me. I know we all worry and care about what other people think, but the way I cried and carried on was extremely concerning to me. Another example I like to give is, I tell people that I don't like going to clubs, I don't like dancing, I don't like any of those things, but the truth is, I actually do like to dance. I do like to have a good time, if you will. I just tell people that I don't. And the reason why I tell them that is because I am so afraid that if I go to the club and start dancing, all people are going to see is this handicapped girl attempting to do something. And I don't want people to pity me, laugh at me. It's just another example of me caring way too much of what people think of me. The point I'm trying to make is that there are many times where I have not allowed myself to enjoy certain opportunities given to me because I am too afraid of what other people will think of me. And with this, I kind of realized that I think this thought comes from me not liking how I look at times. I think that I've allowed people's ignorance of pointing and staring and laughing at me to impose on my thought process and how I live my day-to-day life. I think there are times when people will tell me, oh, you're ugly, or you're funny looking, you're a freak. I start believing those things, and when it comes time for me to do something that's really cool or awesome, I say no, because I am putting those negative thoughts that other people have said to me into my mind, and I'm telling myself, oh, you're ugly, you're a freak. If you do X, Y, and Z, people are going to stare at you, they're going to laugh at you, and it's just going to be a disaster. So what I want to know, or one of the questions that I have been asking myself, my therapist, getting help from my mom, is how do I learn to value myself and leave those thoughts somewhere else? To be honest, I have no clue on how to love myself. I pray a lot. I ask God to lift this burden of what other people think away from me. I pray and ask God to help me learn to love myself, and that I need to acknowledge that other people in this world just suck, and that has nothing to do with how great I am or how awful I am, that those are just other people, and I need to do me and have a good time. One of the things I've realized about life is that people really don't care about what you do. Maybe in that exact moment, but once it's over, and everybody's too consumed with their own issues. But for some reason, I can't see past that. I know it in my brain, but in my heart, I still have this irrational anxiety that if I do certain things, people are going to laugh at me. And I know it's dumb, but that's just how I feel. So here's my question to you guys. Do you struggle with acceptance of who you are, who you look like, what you are, whatever? If so, please comment below and tell me how you deal with it. As I've stated, prayer and talking things out work for me. I still have issues. I just wish that one of these days I will realize that I am great the way I am, and that other people's opinions, for the most part, don't matter. But I'd really like to know how you deal with your own anxieties and confidence in this world. Thank you guys so much for watching. I like doing these kind of videos because it allows me to vent, and what I want to do is let you guys know that a lot of my fears and a lot of my anxieties or whatever have nothing to do with being in a wheelchair. I don't want to be known as that YouTuber in that wheelchair. I want to be known as that YouTuber who happens to be in a wheelchair and who happens to have normal thoughts that everyone else does. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, comment below. Tell me your stories. Tell me your thoughts. Again, as I always say, if you don't feel comfortable saying them in the comment section, but you want to tell me, you can always shoot me a DM on Twitter or Instagram, or you can email me at thisisgoodtv@gmail.com. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day and stay blessed. Goodbye.